Scott Ott, and this is news. Actually, the Washington Post joins the growing list of news organizations banned from Donald Trump's events and news conferences. Trump yanked its press credentials after a Post headline suggested that Trump had linked President Obama to the Orlando nightclub shooter. Now, in fairness to Trump, he kept his remarks about Obama and the shooter so vague that even he didn't seem to know what he was suggesting. Trump noted Obama's failure to refer to radical Islam. He called on the president to resign, and he said, quote, "He doesn't get it, or he gets it better than anybody understands. It's one or the other," end quote. So you see, Trump implied nothing nefarious about Obama, or he implied Obama is the real leader of ISIS and the 12th Imam. It's one or the other, or the other. Many conservatives complain that the president refuses to call the threat by its real name, radical Islamic terrorism. Of course, the White House notes that the president doesn't refer to Islam in his remarks about Muslim terrorists for two reasons. Number one, because he doesn't think terrorists actually represent the religion of Muhammad. Peace be upon his mighty blood-soaked sword. Number two, because Obama thinks that mentioning Islam would anger the vast majority of peaceful Muslims who might then try to kill us. The Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals declared that you have no constitutional right to carry a concealed handgun, upholding a California law that requires concealed carry applicants to show, quote, good cause, like fear for your personal safety, to qualify for a carry permit. So how about this cause? A massive gang of thugs is tracking my phone calls, emails, and text messages, stealing a huge chunk of every paycheck, and has just threatened to disarm me. The Ninth Circuit Court's ruling would appear to contradict recent U.S. Supreme Court precedent in the Heller case that upheld the individual right to keep and bear arms. But with Justice Antonin Scalia gone, a 4-4 tie on the High Court would uphold the Ninth Circuit ruling. Hillary Clinton, of course, praised the federal court's ruling, noting that there's no reason any American needs to carry a gun for self-defense. Moments later, she was encircled by her Secret Service detail and whisked away in a bulletproof SUV. After initially saying he'd raise $1 billion for his general election campaign against Hillary Clinton, Donald Trump now says he may not need half of that thanks to all the free media he gets from news organizations. A Trump spokesman said they may use the $500 million he plans to raise to buy TV time and fill it with nothing but speeches by Hillary Clinton. In an attempt to counter-program HBO, Trump said he'll call the series of Clinton speeches Dame of Drones. Microsoft announced plans to buy social media company LinkedIn for an estimated $26 billion, making it the software giant's largest acquisition to date. Excitement grew as word of the takeover rippled through the LinkedIn network, from your friends to friends of your friends to friends of Kevin Bacon's friends, and ultimately to Kevin Bacon himself. And finally, President Obama used a YouTube video to personally endorse Hillary Clinton for president. Obama also held a private meeting with Bernie Sanders, encouraging the Vermont senator to channel the enthusiasm of his millions of young supporters to back Hillary Clinton, a woman they could never support. In his endorsement message, Obama said Hillary Clinton might be the most qualified presidential candidate ever to face an FBI investigation. I'm Scott Ott, and that's news. Actually.